President-elect Barack Obama made clear he intends to make good on his message of change, especially with the federal budget.
The new way of doing business is let's figure out what projects, what investments are going to give the American economy the most bang for the buck. How can we protect taxpayer dollars so that this money is not wasted?
Mr. Obama said he would review each government program and each line item in the budget in an effort to curb unnecessary spending. He cited a report on farm subsidies as one example of wasteful outlays.
There's a report today that from 2003 to 2006, millionaire farmers received $49 million in crop subsidies, even though they were earning more than the $2.5 million cutoff for such subsidies. Now, if this is true, and this was just a report this morning, but if it's true, it is a prime example of the kind of waste that I intend to end as president.
Peter Orszag is Mr. Obama's choice to lead the drive against wasteful spending. He will head the Office of Management and Budget. He currently directs the Congressional Budget Office.
He knows what works and what doesn't, what's worthy of our precious tax dollars and what is not. Just because a program, a special interest tax break, or corporate subsidy is hidden in this year's budget does not mean that it will survive the next. The old ways of Washington simply can't meet the challenges of today and tomorrow.
Robert Neighbors, a former Clinton advisor, is Mr. Obama's pick as Deputy Director of the Office of Management and Budget. Tuesday's news conference was Mr. Obama's third meeting with reporters since winning the November 4th election. The worsening economic situation has dominated the gatherings. On Tuesday, a new report showed that the gross national product shrank 0.5% between July and September, more than first announced. And a report on home sales in the 20 largest U.S. cities showed prices fell more than 17% in September compared to the previous year. Mr. Obama stressed that George W. Bush is President of the United States. He explained why he is moving fast on his economic plan.
Given the extraordinary circumstances that we find ourselves in, however, I think it is very important for the American people to understand that we are putting together a first-class team, and for them to have clarity that we don't intend to stumble into the next administration. We are going to hit the ground running.
This week's appointments are not the sum of Mr. Obama's economic team. He has yet to name cabinet positions for the Departments of Commerce, Labor, Energy, and Health and Human Services. The president-elect has scheduled another economic news conference for Wednesday. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Chicago, Illinois.